Here we go. Let's see what. go. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, what is how long is it?
As I say that, we get 2 more people.
Hello.
How long until LCQ? I don't even know what the time is.
Like 45
40
minutes till CQ.
I hope the room's set up right. I did it, so it's probably not.
I can check when I get in there.
It says I can only drive my Civic.
That's a you issue, I think, because I'm in mine.
I was just joshing.
Who's Josh?
Some guy that apparently likes to fuck around.
Yeah, it looks okay to me.
But
15.
Paul come out of pause and screwed me up.
Yeah, Kiwi lobby settings look fine for practice.
I hope this thing gets the leg around.
Paul's gonna find a 150. Holy fuck. And there it is. Can't hear me, but nice job, Paul. Holy fuck.
lobby feels weirdly empty for how close we are.
isn't making a bunch of noise while I'm not here, is it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, kept blinking.
How are we looking on time? When do you want me to switch it over?
We only have 10 minutes left. Might as well just run this out now.
Alright. Is that getting any lag or anything, eh?
Nope.
No. There's more in it, but I just keep fucking it up.
I can't seem to find it.
My tires keep locking up as soon as I hit like 4% brake pressure. It's weird.
That is weird.
But I'm a weird and crazy guy. Boy, Kimi Räikkönen for winning the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see it at the same time. Ross noticed it. Wasn't until someone showed me the next day.
I mean, at least they didn't say Nicholas Latifi, you know?
The goat.
Yeah. There's a big clown shoes to fill.
Papaya rules, so they had to retire Oscar. Lando's off, so it's only fair.
It's what he signed up for. Lawson bitching and whining that he has to go racing.
When was that? When did he do that?
When he had a little on-track battle with his teammate, he was like,
Oh,
"Guys,
he was letting
I'm losing
them
the whole
go.
fucking team here."
He was trying to let him go, and he fucking locked up beside him and caused them both lose time. I think that's what he was on.
So I have a question.
He's
with
not
the-
as bad. He's not as bad as you think he is. He's not as good as I think he is either, but he's not as bad as you think.
He's a jerk.
He does a lot of charity work.
Well, he's a
Raised
jerk on track.
50,000.
Might be a nice guy, but
No, you got to be a little bit of a jerk. Max Verstappen won 3 championships by pushing people off. So
he did.
now he's bitching that his car's not fast enough.
Oh. Went for a hot dog, ended up mowing the grass.
Like, I can see it both ways from the note. Like, it must be a pain in the ass to manage the battery all the time. But from a viewing perspective, it's been way better.
I just wish they didn't have to slow down 60 kilometers an hour when they should be going fast. but it's been fun to watch the passing and repassing.
It's a weird way of adding strategy for the slower cars. But I'm wondering why
It's
they
not
didn't
really
even
helping
take...
the slow cars though. It's
Well,
like
it's
Formula
not,
3 there.
but I'm wondering why nobody took the engine and battery combination and put it in like an old car, an old chassis, and at least beat the piss out of it that way on the tracks. Even if they took pictures, be like, oh yeah, it's a 23 frame, fuck you. But we need to know how this power unit and how the engine goes. Like, they couldn't do shit like that kind of a little more open. I mean, Cadillacs had problems, Mercedes had problems. Who else? Red Bull, like everybody's, you would think they would, with as long as they've known it was out, they could be a little better with it.
That one.
You want to stay off that one?
Yeah.
I think that's the part that has me upset, is with the amount of mechanical failures they're having with the new system. It's kind of screwing over some shit, and it makes it for a really weird season then. Like, how can you say, oh, I was the best, when, you know, half the guys can't finish a race?
Boy,
It's
Checo
more like you got...
15, hell yeah. That's 2 times he finished ahead of Max now. The thing that bothers me the most is that I really wanted Alonso to get his 3rd championship. He had Newey, he had Honda.
Yeah, but Honda sort of forgot about shit. Like, they done the deal with Aston, and then no one said anything to each other for 2 years, and then they went to the factory and they're like, oh, we haven't even really started.
Yeah.
Is that this year?
We got VTEC, we'll be fine.
Ferrari are working on major upgrades apparently for Miami. Was going to be Bahrain, but there's no Bahrain. It's going to be an upgrade and a half.
Well, yeah, now they get an extra 2 weeks off without having to worry about it. But what are they going to come up with? Like the rotisserie
Well, the Aero.
stability issues. So
They're building a new fucking engine at the moment, but it won't be ready. But they're working on Aero, and during the 4 weeks off, apparently they're having a filming day at Monza to test all this new shit out, I guess.
Have they talked to Mercedes about the right kind of pistons and connecting rods to use?
I don't know. But the engine, they won't have a new engine for it.
I'd be surprised if they
But
talked to Ferrari about it before they talked to Williams and McLaren about it.
Yeah. Apparently they're 15 kilometers an hour slower in a straight line.
But didn't they say, because of all the shit that happened at the beginning of the season with the possibility of at temperature, at pressure, compression ratios, that at a certain point, that it's already been determined, like at the halfway point of the season, they're going to come up with an actual test to check the compression ratio actually at race condition instead of just at a cold setup?
Said that they were pushing for the test at 130 Celsius, but the engine runs a lot hotter than that. So they're passing cold, and they're passing the new test to make it look like they're transparent.
The funny thing was,
Well,
the teams
yeah,
asked for them to raise the temperature of the test, and then Mercedes was like, yeah, let's do it, that's awesome. They didn't even complain.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying though is,
it to 130 from 0, and like at 180 was where they're getting the benefit from their compression ratio rather than at 130. At 130 they're still compliant.
but see,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody knows that at 130 they're compliant, but the rumor is that at the higher temps and higher RPMs that they're not. And the FIA has said yes, at a later date, like after the summer break, they're actually going to do it at race. So at some point, isn't Mercedes going to get like really locked in, and we're going to know the truth, or are they going to get the whole fucking season with their metal alloy advantage? I could have sworn I heard them talking about revamping the compression test later on in the season.
How long have we got, guys? Like 4 minutes, 3 minutes?
2.5.
I'll shut it down pretty soon, so get your lap in. And I'll have to remember how to set up a qualifying route.
All you have to do is turn off qualifying.
And don't forget to turn on compare best laps.
Oh, did Boo find a sub before qualifying too? They've got to sort that out.
Yeah, I was gonna sub for him.
Roger.
So nice for you to look after another team.
Well, you and Thunder could have been a team. We should start a team, Thunder.
Yeah, nobody asked me for shit, so, you know, like they say, if my mom had a penis, it'd be my dad.
Oh, should I shut her down then?
Well, I got within a
Anyone-
second of you. I don't know where I'm losing a
Anyone-
second to you, but I didn't practice, so it's my fault.
Probably can pass her.
So what I want to know is, let's say Mercedes fails this updated compression test. Okay, then what?
They
You're
won't
on
fail
battery
though.
only.
Oh, I know they won't, but
Well,
the
that then
Chaos
bring their-
Gremlin in me
Well,
would
but
be.
if they pass, and all of a sudden it's that test, now they're lacking that extra, what is it, 3/10 a lap that they're gaining, supposedly? So what does the second half of the season look like when they're no longer have that advantage?
Like
Could look a
Ferrari
lot like Braun in
using-
2009.
I could also like the opportunity for all of the other teams to be tested at that temperature where it fells as well.
Well, yeah, that should be a standard across the board, regardless if you're, you know, Cadillac or Mercedes. Like, you should go undergo the same test.
I'll leave Cadillac alone. They're having fun playing with their Lego bricks.
Dude, it's awesome watching, you know, Valtteri do it. But I kind of feel bad for him. Like, Cadillac had 2 years to know it was coming, and they're still having issues. It's like, holy shit, work it out. You knew you were coming to F1 before a budget was a thing, and you knew what the engine and battery was going to be. Like, what the fuck?
Checo's having a lot of fun though. He's like, I need a mushroom. The guys are just disappearing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mushroom.
Uh,
But
I
they're
hope
paying
they
him
get
$5
better,
million
eh?
for the year. He makes
Oh,
$5
that's
million
good.
a weekend doing a modeling contract for a tequila brand. So he's like, it's like a side quest for him.
Can someone check the settings for me, please? All I did was change the race thing, so it should be right.
Now I got to go buy a new hat and everything.
Looks good to me.
He had the highest revenue for merch sales, Sergio, at Red Bull.
Yeah, and it doesn't
Like
even
way
count
more than
TV
Max.
for advertising. He gets like, you can't walk a block without seeing Checo's face in this country. It's insane.
it's just kind of cool that there's more than one person to root for and kind of cheer for right now within F1. Like, there's always been the underdogs, but like right now it's so open. It's kind of cool to really bring out the fans and not the bandwagons.
Yeah, you've got Carlos at Williams, which is awesome. I fucking love that guy too. And then you got Fernando, because who doesn't want to root for the old dog? There's only
Did
two
you see when he
people
took his hands off the wheel and the fucking steering wheel was vibrating like fuck?
It was like he
saw
was
that.
playing Forza Motorsport
Yeah,
Aye.
on the controller.
We all know what's going on, eh? This is LCQ. Fucking 4 laps, pull over on the start of the 5th. Wait till we get the times. Is there anything else? We've done it before, eh?
it's reverse random grid though, right?
No. Everyone ready? No. Just wait for Sam. Sam's ready. Righto. Good luck, everyone.
Well, had a co-driver jump on my lap. Had to get him off.
A great lap that counts for nothing. For me, anyway. Watch you, Kiwi. Inches. What PM do you guys shift out on the straights? 9?
I run it up to 9. It,
9?
it likes being revved out, this little girl.
Yeah, not much torque.
It's got more torque at 2,000 RPM than my car does in the whole range.
Same.
Not bad at all, Thunder.
Thank you. I don't even. Damn it. I wasn't trying to be fourth on right now. But wow, holy shit.
Good job.
This is. Thank you. This is a fun car. Like, if you can kind of play with it and know how to get it right, like, it can be enjoyable.
Not a bad track for it either. It's pretty well suited.
Yeah.
Again, Maple Valley.
I wasn't expecting to drop below 51, but that'll work. I had just made some aero changes.
I'm still running my Nordschleife arrow.
I actually took aero off of it from Nordschleife.
Probably should.
You ran.
Is that
arrow
everyone
out of the
finished?
box.
You
Yeah, I was
ran
the last
arrow
one
at
across the line.
Nordschleife? Really? I took it
I
off
ran-
in the second race.
I ran about 300 on the back there for the more twistier bits.
You got the screenshot modded. Yeah, no.
Five, 6, 2, 5, 6, 7. Holy shit. That was close, Ross.
6, 7.
With,
I guess
sport.
Let's hope I can turn this into a more productive result than last week. That
Wow. Well, that sucked balls. Who's saying that? Hopefully. Is he talking somewhere in the Discord or what? Oh, yeah. 10 points to whoever takes him out. Oh, I've got no pace for this race compared to you guys, so I'll probably be back with him anyway. No, he got sim twitched. Did you make mistakes there as well, Morbid, or was you having the same problem as me and have no pace? With the actual pace difference, I'm starting to think that lifting coasting to make the distance probably won't be enough. Well, my fuel consumption's looking real bad, so I'm not even sure if I can do it with lifting coasting. Yeah, I think invert it again. I think gives the best opportunity. What about a King of the Hill idea for both classes? So the whoever's leading in the championship for both either Vauxhall and the MX-5 both have to start at the back. There's no way I'm going to be able to do it without stopping. I'm starting to wonder if we've miscalculated the fuel. Because I'm calculating that we need 150, well, 15% if I go flat out. Which is strange because I swear we. That was fine. He's so. I don't understand why everyone thinks that George Russell's a pretty boy. I think he's ugly as fuck. I just seen that meme. Yeah, that's what I just saw the notification for that for some reason. It's not as bad as Alex Albon. He's got summer eyes. Some are this way, some are that way. I'm an idiot. Who's Rogers racing tonight? I didn't think he was going to be honest. Has he said anything to you since? I don't understand why I have to change my tune so much on a weekly basis just to make it feel normal. I I've had to change my car so much just to try and make it feel a bit better than what it was in qualifying. I've got it so it feels more comfortable, but I don't know if it's faster. Fuck. So 7%, 3.5% per lap. So we need to do 3.1% a lap, and I can only seem to get 3.5. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but over 30 laps, if you're just going to go flat out and you can do a second a lap faster than lifting coasting, it's going to be faster to pit. Yeah. Why did it put me in the wrong? Right. Right. I'm going to go to the lavatory and then grab another energy drink because that one's going to be gone before we stop. I'll be right back. might as well head over to the Discord, I think, haven't we?
Minute though. Is it
If
2
you're in the
minutes?
151s, you're going to be in the top 5. If you're in the 153s, you're going to be fighting for 7th.
54.
Happy to be there.
It's a long way to the end. Anything could happen.
Well, I got a 151.5, and I'm 4th. Ross is 5th. And then it goes from that to a 152 and then 153s. So that's what the paces, the qual times were posted in the Discord.
Thank you. I think the room's open, right?
Yeah.
All right.
How long should softs last?
The entire race.
They
Oh,
should last
really?
the entire race. So
But-
is there any benefit from to change to new softs on the pit stop or not?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's always worth taking fresh tires if you're going to stop.
Gas takes longer than tires, right?
You could try
No,
and save
okay,
fuel and
so-
make it to the end.
Changing
Well, you
tires
could
is
switch.
irrelevant because your pit stop is 2.5 seconds to 2.7 seconds, whether you're just getting 2% of fuel, fucking tires, whatever. So that's kind of on you as far as your preference and how far, what your tire wear is to the end.
Okay, thank you.
You can take tires, you cannot take. It's more of a personal preference. At a half, what are we at? A 0.5 tire wear.
0.5 it is.
Yeah, for me, tire wear is not even a factor. It's the fuel issue.
And you can save fuel if you want to. Try and make it to the end, or you can just bite the bullet.
Yeah.
And pit.
I'm gonna be
Pits-
super clipping.
Yeah, pit stops compared to saving fuel, that is so hard to do one or the other.
Alright, what are we at? 16.
Can we pit under caution?
Yes.
If we're not.
If
in the
there is
limit?
one.
The only time the pits are closed are on your final lap. You cannot take the checkered flag in the pit lane.
There goes my German strategy.
But what if I'm out of fuel?
Then you gotta try to
You get
roll
out and
around
run
the
like
line.
You got to get out and
Oh.
run like Ricky Bobby.
Ball, if you run out of fuel, I'll push you to the line.
Yeah, we can do that in a setup now.
Okay. So what the hell? How many are we looking for? We got 16 in the chat thing. And we're supposed to have 16. Okay, so. Yeah, pretty normal stuff for the night. Regular start procedures for everything. Remember, if you are going to pit, you need to follow the line in and out. Or if you get damage from anything, whether it's like from a collision with anything, whether it's a car or a wall or whatever, to let us know. Walk you through the caution process here. If a caution does come out, remember that like somebody will probably tell you where the leader is and whether we're doing another lap around or whatever. But remember that you're expected to carry reasonable pace around the track at that point. You don't have to go 100% though, because obviously you need to get around safely and whatever. Other than that, I don't really think there's anything to go over different for this one. Anybody have any questions or anything?
Who's subbing in for Boo? So I know who I gotta try to finish ahead of.
Grundle.
Grundle.
Yeah.
Okay, Grundle.
This would be the best races Boo ever had.
Stephen's going for the Ironman challenge again this week.
Gotta do it, you know?
Hey,
I gotta have someone to play with as we work our way through the field.
Now that storm's hitting. Oh, fun.
Good luck, DJ.
Oh, we'll see.
Also, as an aside reminder announcement, tomorrow night's our test and tune warm-up night for Assetto Corsa. Then we'll be getting the season started, like the first PC one started next week. So tomorrow night we'll be hanging out, and if you need help installing things or whatever, then we can get that stuff figured out then. There is a sign-up thread in the Discord where you need to post your GUID for me if you're gonna run. Other than that, it looks like everybody is here and checked up, except for Raj. So you can check up and I can start getting the order in.
oh, good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Kiwi. Same to you.
Half the time, like over the past week, waiting for races to start.
Sam. May 2022. Partisan 7. Okay, does that look right?
Looks good to me.
Rogers, DJ Paul, Thunder, Ross, Raj, QE advantage. All right. Remember, it's a standing start, so away we go.
Ja, ja no to Suez. Quédate allá.
I got a ghost here.
I've got no wheel.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Now if you get back in, Paul.
I can feel that weight of the fuel in the back of her.
Right side of the track.
Whatever.
Ball is back.
I guess I need to make sure I just always restart my wheeling game between qualifying.
Is that a restart race?
Second out.
Yep. Ball's back in, so back out.
Are we restarting?
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, firm.
Back to the lobby.
Back out to the menu. To event menu.
One of my best laps ever.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
always the way when there's a restart, eh? Like,
Yep.
Hey, I get it.
it's the
I'm
way it
happy.
is. If it was us, we'd want one too. So
Other than
Totally
going off
happy.
track, I had a really good start. So hopefully more of that.
Yeah, maybe this
It's
one
easier to
will be
follow
even
faster
better.
people.
Hopefully DJ goes off track again.
you're
He's gonna
not
lose
going to have a
power.
good time out there, DJ.
He's gonna get. He better have his leather belt. He's gonna get whisked away.
Tied to the floor. The roof and everything's gone. He's still playing.
Ah,
Lucky
nah,
out,
it
he's
won't be
driving
that
a
bad.
Dodge Incognito. He can go through anything.
It's yeah, fortunately I live in an attached row home, so in a hilly environment, so there won't be any real issues with that.
I put a sticker on your rear bumper there, Anime. I thought I was going to lock up and go right into you.
Yeah.
Want me to read it out for you? Or have you got it in
That
front of
little
you?
square bump you guys don't even mention, right?
Kiwi.
I always get nervous when my wheel does that. Like,
Advantage.
I have no way of knowing that it's gonna work now.
Grundle. Sam. And then Anime. And then Mule Train. Pinto. That's it. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm in 5th. I should be in 4th. I'm in front of Russ, please.
I was
Oh, yeah.
13 last time.
Yep.
13. So
I don't
Orange
get
is
to say that, but
DJ.
luckily, so sorry, Russ.
Fonda, Ross, Morbid, Rog, Kiwi, Advantage, Grundle, Sam, Anime, Mule Train, Pinto, Everedis, and 7. Perfect.
Send it.
Dude, I just called top 5. That's awesome.
Oh, realsies.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
job, buddy.
good
Thank
job.
you. That's kind of cool with you guys. That's awesome.
Oh, the gas there, Pinto. Don't hit the brake.
Motherfucker.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Good one, Everettis. I spun around in front of you, Sam.
You alright, Advantage?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. Wanted to chase my buddy Mule Train.
Sorry.
I'm working it back here.
Sorry.
Go, 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 good.
Happy to be able to see you guys. Or at least a few of you. 0.3. 8.1.
I really should have practiced.
Sorry, Jay.
Under into the pits.
Come for the undercut.
Yes, sir.
You're left under.
Thank you.
Away with that one, Morbid.
close advantage. Oof.
I appreciate the help. I could have caught you. Maybe.
A big time help. Traction control is really saving my bacon.
We lost DJ.
Yep, I'm gone.
DJ lap 11.
I might end up with some points at this rate.
Didn't even lose power. That's weird. Huh.
It might be your internet service provider lost power.
I know.
Although you're
But he's still in the
here.
disc.
That's right.
Yeah.
Uses a separate ISP for Discord.
Oh, that's a bummer. But good luck, everyone.
Drive safe, love you. He didn't say it back.
Pee-wee, am I helping or hurting you by keeping you in the draft?
I have no idea, but let's just keep going.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep you ahead of Raj.
Oh, don't do that. He's
Well,
right on
my
me.
team scores more points if you stay ahead of Raj. So I'm being Carlos Sainz.
Teachery.
Yeah.
Really?
Enemy of my enemy and all that jazz.
Exactly. And I'm hoping Grundle gets back up here at some point.
That turn up, didn't I, Mule Train?
Wow.
I feel like I'm driving a current F1 car. I'm on a lift coast.
Flopping down to me.
Oh no!
Back out.
Oh, we lost
Flopping
down to
like
me.
flies. Jesus.
Cool. Have fun tonight, guys.
Sorry, anime.
Miss you.
Spanish done and all the running lean causing engine failures to make for retirements.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
One 51,991. My best.
Done.
10th ahead of me, buddy.
Accomplishment for me.
Oops.
Get out, 400 feet.
Finally, a good exit out of the last turn.
Thank you, Pinto.
That's not the right gear. Oh no.
It was close effort. get away safely.
Who's that on the side of the track?
I
That
went
was
by 'em.
Pinto. Pulled over for us, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Thank you, Pinto.
Welcome.
Advantage. Every time I think I lose you, you're right fucking back there.
I'm like an old pair of underwear full of holes. Can't get rid of me.
Sticking to me like unwashed socks.
Every time I catch you, I end up hitting the fucking kitty litter. You don't respond to pressure the same way Boo does.
Just the most boring fucking race. Just lift coasting everywhere we go.
Eyes. Almost ran out of fuel. Holy smoke.
Somebody wasn't trying to flat out.
Just running flat out. I'm lifting at the 300 markers that don't exist.
That's what DJ was doing before he left.
I was running flat out.
points worth anything in this race?
Hopefully you've noticed my line, Grundle, so you can go around me. Whoa, whoa. Sorry. Thank you.
On your
Have
right,
at
Will
it,
Train.
man. Love it. Go, 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 go. You get into fifth right there?
I'm in fourth.
Into. model there.
Ahead of you, mule train.
I know that feeling.
Missing all my breaking points.
Yep, now.
Wait. Game my ass.
My mind. Coming in number 4.
Oh boy, I thought I was cooked with that lag. At least it was just the headlights going on.
Down my neck. Again, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, Sam, what happened?
I don't want to mess you guys up.
Is that damage? What happened to Sam?
Fine.
That's a shame.
I was thinking the same thing. Because I think Raj was able to draft Kiwi enough to save enough fuel to go to the end here. And that worries me.
The old double cross, eh?
Yeah, seems like it. I don't know.
Roger probably doesn't think I was helping him.
Just say the word and I'll spill some oil. Get a VSC.
It's looking like I did not save enough. It's gonna be close.
I didn't.
Yeah, I threw the channel and 10 to go. I was like, nah, I'm fucked.
I didn't save enough, and then I thought, well, I might as well put the front under pressure, see if I can make them burn any up, but it took too long to catch them.
Yeah.
Morbius decided that he has enough fuel.
Do you have enough fuel? That's the question.
I love you.
Come here, Grundle. You dropped your wallet.
Right there.
fuck it. I fucked up. Oh well.
Quick pit stop.
It was looking good, and then the last 2 laps, like, I used twice as much fuel as I was expecting to, apparently. Or the lap counter just, fucked it. Seven and Raj exiting pits. Whoa, car, what the fuck?
I hate that corner.
Yeah, I never get it right.
That's not how you do that one.
True.
You got me down the inside here, I think.
I put it in the kitty litter a bit.
Again. It's canceled. Yeah. Alright.
Is that you, Morbid?
Yep, I'm about to cross the line, so you don't have to worry about me.
Ghost isn't faster than me.
I'm gonna run out of gas.
Oh, that was some fuck.
Oranges, did you nearly run out of fuel?
You're
I
out of
did.
gas, Grundle?
Coming down the hill on the last.
Yeah, I'm out of
Come on,
gas.
man. We had a fucking great battle wall race, and you do me like that.
I know, man. My bad.
Yeah, I
Nothing
did
you
it
can
on
do about
purpose, Kiwi. You're right. Every fucking time. I didn't touch you. But keep it up.
Oh.
Roger and Kiwi with the exact same lap times.
Yeah, because I got fucked.
I
Anyway, all
understand
good.
how you had fuel, Morbid. I literally didn't do a single hot lap that entire race. Lifting halfway down the front straightaway, lifting in every corner. I don't understand.
Me a bit, being able to save some in the draft early.
Yeah, I literally only led one lap.
Draft.
2 laps.
Draft. What's that?
I drafted everybody and lifted and coasted and
What's
fucking
what's
really
drafting? What's drafting?
not entertaining at all.
Fine, thank you guys.
Yeah, that was a fun race.
We had some Grundle. Where did you finish? It says that you left.
Yeah, I
Hi.
ran out of gas.
Oh.
Okay. And you didn't make it to the line?
Nope.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but I gotta go in and I'm gonna do that right now. I frickin' after the second turn, my finger slipped off the goddamn controller and hit the button to automatically pit. And it was like right as I was coming around the corner by the pit, and I pitted immediately, and I just, yep.
Wait, there's like an auto pit button?
Yeah, select is like default map to it, I think.
It just turns the car into the pit for you?
Yeah, automatically
Yes.
pits it.
I think you have to enable it.
Yeah, I think there's an option for it. It defaults on. There's like one of the control schemes, I think, that it defaults on for. I think what it's for is for the people who use auto drive, like the blind players and stuff like that, because they wouldn't be able to pit. I also don't know how they would know they're about to run out of fuel. I'm not sure how that works.
Or enjoy any of what's going on?
Yeah, but wait, look at the times for the group of us up here.
Yeah, because we were all just coasting along, just kind of doing the same thing.
But that my lap time was chasing you guys down.
Yeah,
I was over a second off of what I could do if I wanted to, if I could open it up.
That's what I thought. And like obviously the track was colder towards the end there when I like picked up the pace, and then I just like ran a hot lap and I was still like 2/10 off my best was, and it's like, oh, okay.
Well, the track was colder at the end, so
Yeah.
the track wasn't as fast there at the end.
I don't know. I thought it was interesting trying to figure out what was going on and who was saving more and who was gonna give
I
it
didn't
up
think it
when
was
I
interesting
started
at
to
all.
pull
I knew
alongside.
immediately that like it was going to be very, very close, and there wasn't anything that I could do about it.
A whole bunch of
I don't
credits.
see anything for a that.
See you guys. Thank you.
It was a little bit frustrating for
Hey,
me
Bill.
because I think because you three were in the draft and like doing stuff together, you just kept on leaving me a little bit, and I was only just getting
The
the fuel.
draft wasn't doing much lap time
Supposed
wise at all.
Yeah, but it was
Especially because
probably
we
help.
were lifting halfway down the straightaway.
It was probably helping whoever was out and following though to save more. I couldn't lift down the straight and keep pace with you guys because I lost the draft.
I did one of those math fuck up things, but for once it went the opposite direction. Where when you said like, "Oh, Morbid decided he has enough fuel or whatever," and I did the thing like when we try to figure out what lap there's no more cautions, we go like 32 laps minus 3, that's lap 29, and we go, "Oh no, wait, that's 30." Because you count the lap or whatever. I kind of did one of those. So when you said something, I like looked at my fuel and was like, "Yeah, I think I'm good." And then I was like, "Wait, there's 4 laps. I'm off by like 1%. Fuck!" And went back to saving the fuel, and then realized I did shitty math and had plenty of fuel. So
I ran out of fuel.
I had 2% left, and I crossed the line.
Where were you lifting to
How the
conserve
fuck?
fuel? Because I was
Everywhere.
lifting on
Every brake zone. In fact, there were several
Yeah.
brake zones where I didn't use the brakes at all. I lifted and coasted all the way through the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was doing that wrong.
Yeah,
So-
there's a few spots too where like you can get on the throttle, full throttle, and kind of use that to rotate the car. Like turn 3 was a little bit like that. Kind of the same thing with the like final right hand kind of U-turn hairpin thing towards the end of the lap. Or you could just like roll off of it very smoothly. Didn't seem to make a huge difference to lap time. Like it did a little bit, but it would definitely keep you at a full throttle for a bit longer.
So using the data acquisition system, qualifying 68.1% full throttle for the percentage of the lap. You want to know what it was for the race?
42.
Very close, 43.4. So much fun.
I don't know. I thought it was interesting trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, you
It
won,
seemed- it was en-
and you because
well,
you
it was
knew you were going
engaging up
to,
until
because
that
you
point too.
have fuel hacks. Because no matter whenever we do a fuel race, somehow you go better than everyone. I literally, I'm like, I'm doing the fuel saving. I was like, I can't go any slower than this and still be in it at the end for it to matter. So it's either I gotta do this pace and hope. And even then, my last lap was 2 minutes exactly. I would hit the gas like at the top of the hill. I hit the gas, and then I just coasted all the way down to the bottom of the hill, and then I used enough gas to get me to the top of the hill, and then I coasted all the way to the bottom, and then again to the top. And when I came out of the last corner, I had no fuel. It wouldn't accelerate. It was kind of coasted.
Sometimes where I couldn't tell what you guys were doing. Like at first, I was thinking, like they're gonna fucking bolt and just pit. And because I'm fighting around like 4th and 5th here, then the save thing's not going to work because there was very little in it anyway. I'm actually surprised more people didn't just run flat out and go. It was about 25 seconds for a pit stop. And at 32 laps, then, if you're losing a second a lap, it pays off. But then you have to deal with traffic maybe when you came out. And like when I tested last night while Raj was qualifying, I ran some practice runs. I don't know, like in the qualifying condition anyway, I could get I ran low 52s on fuel save to make it, and every once in a while when I just got a very nice smooth lap, I could get a mid 51, but it was pretty rare. And then today, while we were after qualifying, I ran 6 laps, and running high 52s, I was about 0.2 per lap off what I needed to be to make it to the end, so I lost confidence at the end. And then I thought when I got stuck that I just had to commit to that and hope that you guys were burning up your fuel. And then I kind of got lucky with you guys battling that managed to get me up to the back of you guys again. And EJ, I finally I showed the nose a few times to him. And I thought he was just gonna let me go and try to use me as a reference, and instead he like, you know, stayed full throttle and it too wide or whatever. So I finally just got around him, was able to you guys.
What
when you
happened
went
to
too
Thunder?
wide. He fucked up the final corner and dropped his left side tires in the gravel. Like he ran out wide and slowed down. Which is a killer there of all spots too. Like not only does it junk that lap, it ruins the next lap, and it's a really dangerous spot to try to rejoin.
Right.
Yeah, it's like one of the worst spots to do it on this entire track.
Now I thought I was.
Which that's another thing too. Like if he hadn't have done that, I don't know. Like that got him out of my way, which like he wasn't going slow by any means. Like he was running good lap times. I didn't know what he was gonna do, and like in the one time that I kind of had a run off before that, he like very clearly signaled that he was gonna block and fight for it. So I was kind of going like, oh man, like I mean I get it on one hand, like he's running a good lap time, but I don't know if this is gonna hurt me. And then he just kind of dropped tires and was gone.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. I couldn't believe I didn't do that there all race, because like I ran better than I expected, considering I usually don't like this track, but I don't remember what lap it was. I think Ball, you were the one that was behind me. I kind of fucked up the final corner one time, and I figured that was my death signal. Like that meant that within the next few laps, I was gonna, you know, get to it and go, okay, don't fuck it up again, and then just immediately fuck it up worse. And just to avoid it.
All right, guys. Good racing. I'll see you later.
So they're going to. See, it doesn't show pits on the thing. I don't know how many people no stopped it.
I think everyone pitted behind me.
Okay.
Basically, I'm looking at the data here. Basically, we did freaking 30 laps that were within 4/10 of each other.
Yeah, there was a few times when Oranges got behind me too. I didn't know what he was doing, because there was like one of them where he had a good run, and I kind of thought like, oh, he's gonna go for it. And he lifted like much earlier, so I thought he was like, oh, whatever, I'll just save extra fuel behind and push later. And so like I started reacting to him, and I realized he was lifting even earlier than I was, so I started lifting even earlier to not burn up any extra.
Like, I think over a stint, I probably could have gone on average half a second to like probably 0.6 faster a lap.
Yeah.
But I don't know the pitting. The reason I didn't pit is because it was so close that one caution and you're fine. You can push.
Yeah, I forget what the, like, if I remember right, it was like 28 or 29 laps you could do if you just kind of ran flat out. And at first we sort of were like, oh, well, we'll do 30 laps, but then we're like, yeah, one caution and no one even questions it at all. Like, you know, even at 32 laps, like, it probably, you know, it would have made a big difference, but it wouldn't necessarily have been an instant, like, yeah, I'm good, if you were burning up a lot in the early part, especially for the guys that maybe use like traction control and stuff and aren't as careful with throttle management.
I think 30 would have been a good spot. You would have had to do a little bit of fuel saving. You couldn't have done it just flat out and made it to the end.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't.
And it's so hard for us to figure that kind of stuff out ahead of time without us just grinding the testing, which then
and I had a
takes a
insane
shitload of
advantage with
time.
this data
And
acquisition that tells me how much fuel I use per lap. Not live, but like in my practice sessions, I can literally go because you're using 3.1% on average per lap. That's what it says.
how much were you burning from qualifying? Did it tell you there?
4.2%.
Okay, yeah. Though, and so I found that when I settled, and again, this was all with pretty minimal testing, like, you know, running 5 laps. Well, we ran like 3 laps of warm up and then a 5-lap run, me and Ross, to figure out what our number was. I found that like my rolling smooth pace, kind of at, which I think I was only doing about 52 flats then, was about 3.7% a lap. And
yeah, I think a race pace would have been about high 3s.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. again, like we can't like tailor it exactly every time without the staff members all going through and just running multiple full race simulations, which then is kind of dumb because we've all done the thing and learned what doesn't work 4 times before we even start the race. So we kind of have to do these quick and dirty estimation things. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I say, like it was an interesting challenge, I think, and Catalunya is kind of an interesting track for fuel save because it has pretty clearly defined, like, lift and coast zones. But it's hard for us to know until it's over.
It's actually
Whether it was the right
frustrating
call
because
or
I
not.
easily had the pace. My optimal lap, combining best sectors for the race, was a 49.1.
Yeah.
So a second and a half faster than what I did. I think what was my qualifying one?
I don't know. I totally fucked my qualifying, but I don't know if I would have been on the front row or anything, but it would have been
So
way the
in
hell better than
practice,
that.
not qualifying. My qualifying was borked, but in practice, my theoretical best was a 49.1. I don't know that you can actually do that and put it all together because of the way that track is. Like, you would cross over into sector 3 with tires that are red. See, when I was checking everything before the race started, I was hoping that it was going to be that the tires would do about 26 laps. And I was like, do I run the mediums? Then I found out that it was going to be fuel.
With this car, the tire strategy was not possible. Like, I don't understand why, but like the difference between me and Ross on tire wear was significant.
What was
On that, like preseason
what were you
testing.
getting roughly?
I don't remember what our testing number was, but I remember it was like 0.3 or something different per lap, which adds up very quickly. And I think that was at like Indianapolis or something. That wasn't even like a tire wear track particularly.
I was getting like 1.3% per lap on the left front.
Yeah, I have no clue what it was here. Once I saw that it wasn't an issue, I just didn't worry about it. I had to postpone my switch to computer for this, and the app thing only works on the computer, doesn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. I figured there was no way that dead-ass Forza Motorsport wouldn't go on sale again before March, and it didn't go on sale again. And because it's a $70 fucking game, it's cheaper to just buy a month of a Game Pass and wait for it to go on sale for $30 than it is to pay $70 for it. So.
Or it never will go back on Game Pass, and I don't remember. So like, I have it on Steam, but like, I thought if you owned it on Xbox, you could just use it on your computer.
Yeah, the problem is I don't own it on the Xbox. I meant to, and then I just never bought it because I didn't really plan on not having Game Pass because I didn't know they were going to jack the price and do all that fucked up stuff.
I should probably cancel my Game Pass for my Xbox that I don't ever use.
Yeah. Well, cancel it for a while. You'll need it for Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out, since it won't be on
True.
PC for a fucking year or whatever, probably.
Every now and then I pop in there and like I download something, and like my son and I'll play something for a night.
Yeah.
And
there are a lot of things on Game Pass that would be fun for like split screening like that with somebody younger.
He actually just likes watching me play Horizon and driving. There's a train that runs through the one part of the map, and he likes me to just chase the train.
What about push the traffic cars onto the train tracks so then the train comes through?
It's funny because like, part of me is like, oh, I want to play GTA because there's so many funny things that we could do, like crashing cars and bicycles and things like that. But like, he's gonna find out that you can also stab hookers.
Yeah, and like you blast through an intersection and almost hit somebody, and the NPC car you just passed calls you a cocksucker or whatever, and like that kind of stuff. But
like, I'm not worried about the language and stuff because like with like tablets and phones, like the kids are exposed to that shit like way earlier than we ever were. But yeah, he doesn't need to be, mowing down cops with a minigun yet. Like,
my cousin has 2 kids, and like for Christmas I brought over my Xbox to let them play Grand Theft Auto. And I don't know, like the one's 6 or 7, and the other one's fucking 12 or something. And like the youngest one is like I put him in online because I figured playing single player wasn't good with like Trevor and stuff. And I just put him in a private lobby online, and like I put him in passive mode so they couldn't pull out any weapons. And then they could just, and all they wanted to do was drive tanks around and fucking run over cars with the tank or whatever. And then the tank exploded, which killed them and took them out of passive mode. And he just like respawns and is like pushing buttons and like pulls out an AK, and he's like, "Oh, now I'm strapped." And it's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Yeah,
I'm not gonna be allowed over here anymore."
It's like, all right, well, shit. But I don't know, like that's what my cousin was like, whatever. Like I don't know. I think if kids are raised properly, that's not the kind of thing that really fucks them up, isn't it?
Yeah, like I'm not super worried about it, but like he's too young now for me to explain why it's bad and him understand the difference. Like,
there's people that have weird rules for their kids playing Grand Theft Auto 2. Like I remember somebody used to let their kid play, but they weren't allowed to kill cops. They could kill anybody else they wanted, but just don't kill the cops. That's bad. It's like, so killing the guy walking down the street on his phone isn't bad, but the cop is bad. Like,
yeah, the cop might have actually done something.
Yeah, and like I mean, if the kid is like, oh, don't see violence and blood and people, crying out in pain as they crumple to the ground or whatever, then like that looks the same.